Yeah. Okay. Welcome to Academy of Tone 321 with Kevin Burg. He is here again, and he is a man of mysteries when it comes to scales and everything. And we locked in on a thing that we both agreed is, let's go as simple as we can.
Yeah.
And, the beauty of simplicity, I think, was my first record. Is it here? It's not even here. It's too beautiful. Yeah. Is it? No. Anyway, so what we wanted to do is to show you how we can use just one scale or the easiest of them all and play anything like 99% or 95% of all kind of musics.
Yeah.
And therefore, we teamed up for this episode. We have a few backing tracks. We have a few things that we want to share and make you aware that you can use a lot of what is already in your fingers over different kind of modes or situations.
Yeah.
So that's the big thing. Well, before we go and dive into this topic, which is interesting and funny, I have some other funny thing that I found this week on the internet, which is completely different because it's from Death Metal Devin, and it's not Kev Metal Kevin. It's Death Metal Devin, who was so excited about checking out a pedal through the Amp1 Power Amp stage, and he discovered that the Amp1 sounds just like a tube amp. And it's like, nobody believed that, but I tell people like this is what we are doing for the last 10 years. And finally, I'm happy that somebody death metal actually likes what we are doing and is so excited about it. Watch this little clip.
This is exactly the comparison I'm talking about with solid state power sections and tube amp sections. Like this one, it does a really good job with the feel of a tube amp. So I have to give it to BluGuitar, or however you say it, for doing this, because it sounds freaking awesome and feels great. This sounds good, but doesn't feel great.
Yeah, so this was Death Metal Devin with a very interesting point that no matter what style you play, sound does matter, and he can feel the difference. And for me, that's why we do what we are doing.
Feeling is the most important thing.
That's true.
That's why I'm have a lot of heavy stuff. And I have to carry it to the gig.
Yeah.
A big pedal board, a cool amp.
Yeah.
But it feels just right.
That's the point.
Yeah.
Is there anything new on your pedal board? I mean, we talked about, I think I've seen this one and the Tube Screamer.
I think the only new thing is like the Pure Sky.
Yeah.
Who's actually a pretty budget version of a Timmy pedal.
Which is like a transparent overdrive.
Yeah, and the thing is, it sounds pretty clean. I have a Timmy, and a lot of my friends and colleagues have Timmys and other pedals, and at the moment it sounds very good. Yeah, and you can search it. I think Kalina Pure Sky, you can find it. It's a pretty famous pedal for that budget
Can you demonstrate just like
of
with,
course,
with
of course,
and
of course.
without?
Yeah.
Just for the fun?
So if you have like just the clean sound. Very transparent, and then you got more beef. out.
Okay, I mean, this is like also.
Yeah, of course. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's always on.
Yeah, but it makes the sound a little richer.
Yeah, a little beefier.
Yeah.
So a little less slinky.
Less slinky.
Yeah, and I think someone said that they use a pedal like that, like those transparent overdrives, like an extended amp regulation. You know, that's just like potties on the amp.
Yeah.
But you have it on your board and you just use it as that. And
it is the more button.
Yeah, the more button. Yeah, it goes to 11.
Okay. Okay. At this point, I do have a little problem here with my sound. I have no signal at all, and I'm kind of. Wait a minute. Okay. So there is something.
But there was a sound.
There was a sound, obviously. Yeah, and I did something to my sound, and what happened, I don't know. Maybe I get rid of everything else. This is troubleshooting.
It's live.
This was. So my delay kind of died.
Oh.
Okay. Or maybe the connection was bad. Let's double check. That's interesting.
Oh, yeah.
See. Okay.
That's also great. If you have a lot of pedals.
Yeah.
And something went wrong, you can search it. So it's the best thing before a gig.
Is troubleshoot.
Yeah,
But okay, here's the thing. What I have done, I try to isolate the problem by reducing everything, and okay, it is. I know what it is now.
Yeah.
It is the foot switch in this echo pedal, and it didn't even touch it. That's the funny thing. This is why I had no hint. But okay, I'm back on the block without an echo. Who cares? Because
reverb is enough.
Okay, so that is like a Timmy Clone.
Yeah.
I mean, what's the name of the designer? Paul Cochran?
I think so. Yeah.
That's the name who invented a Timmy. But we have seen many Timmy Clones. But it's a great pedal.
Yeah.
And you just saw that pedal of mine, which is the light speed. It's these are the pedals that don't do too much. They just kind of give you a little bit more. And this one here is like a pedal that I like because it can be almost exactly like the guitar as it sounds, and then you can dial in whatever, a little bit more gain, a touch more drive, and things like that.
Yeah, and it's all about the nuance.
Yeah,
it's not about it sounds so different. No, you want that sound just a little bit fatter, a little bit more highs or more bass or something.
Yeah,
not about
totally different character.
Yeah.
I mean, like the Tube Screamer has already a mid push that is very recognizable.
Yeah,
and therefore changes the sound so much.
Yeah.
Okay, maybe we go into our theory episode, and we were looking at like the kid songs.
Yeah,
and there's Mary Had a Little Lamb. So this is, from now on, we only playing like the notes of C major.
Yeah, only C major.
Yeah,
only 7 notes all out, and it's pretty hard for me. I have to admit, it's hard for me because my language is like, if I think C major, it's like.
Too many notes.
Yeah, and it's all 12 notes, but it's only it's kind of the same thing because even if you're just playing C major, you have to find out that you have a way of hearing and thinking that the right notes are in the right place at the right time.
And that's the key thing.
Yeah.
I want to strip it down like for the very, very, very simple basics. Like Mary Had a Little Lamb. This is like So this is like the third note in the C major scale. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah.
So it starts with the third. Okay. And it's based around the third. And that note defines a lot in that chord because it says, I'm a major.
Yeah, right. And that's the thing. Basically, everything starts with the triad.
Yeah.
That's the most strong thing in music, the triad. If you extend the triad on to form a right way, you're starting with the seventh. So you got what's the English word for a Vierklang? It's like you got major 7 voicing. So and then you can extend it even further.
Yeah.
And you start to do like kind of if you those 4 notes, you can add other notes, and if you are adding more notes, you get the C major scale. But at first, it's the triad. That's the most important.
Yeah.
So
and so when you check this song, it starts with the third, and here comes my preferred child's tune, which is a German tune for the international guys. It's Alle, Meine, Entchen, because that starts even on the root. It goes like this. And as a proof, I always play this in any kind of things, you know. Okay, but you know, it's like
exactly.
the B is not in the melody, I think. But you know, all the that's always the proof. If that song fits, it is showing you we are just using these notes and nothing else.
Yeah, we will do that. We try to do that.
Yeah. Okay. When we go through the modes, we have prepared a few different backing tracks here.
Yeah.
And we start with, of course, the easiest of them all in major.
Just one thing before we start.
Yep.
I think I had a really, really great phone call with my friend Tobias Hoffmann, and I talked with him about modes and everything. And of course, we are those jazz harmony nerds, and all the modes are equally hard. But as kids, we have all those songs that are in Ionian, in major. So that's quasi, we get all that information with the Muttermilch.
Yeah.
So
the mother milk.
Yeah, we can't deny that the major scale is a part of us. If we grew up, I mean, if you grew up in India, maybe not. But if you grew up in the Western world,
we know the major scale.
Yeah, we know the major scale.
From the kids' age.
And I think it's a nicer thing to think about that the major scale was as hard in the beginning as all the other scales, but you practiced it every day when you sing a kid's song, play Alle, Meine, Entchen.
Yeah.
And you just have to practice those other modes.
And then you get there as well.
Yeah.
And get familiar with the sounds.
It should feel like, everything should feel like major.
Yeah.
So that's the thing.
As easy as that.
Yeah.
And that's what this episode is about, because a lot of people, I have the feeling they don't use that, and it's so simple because all the fingerings can be used already. Because if you know that fucking one scale, you know them all.
Yeah, that's the thing.
All those notes are right notes. Just pick the one that sounds the best. Yeah. And that's the episode here. Maybe we have a go on a major backing track and see what happens. Okay, okie dokie. Okay, so
C major,
C major.
the best of all modes.
Yeah, we could go on with this like forever. Okay, so what are the notes? What is there anything you think about the whole thing, or you just let go? And what is your experience?
So I'm a teacher by heart, and I
Yeah.
have no. You know me, Thomas,
Yeah.
and you know I have not a thing that make anything complicated.
Okay.
It's just as easy as possible, and there are no secrets. And one thing that's so important, that the chord tones come first, and the other notes are the flavor.
Right.
You know, you can do. Of course, there are some kind of bad notes for Ionian, and it's the F
F is pretty.
kind of hairy.
Yeah. Let me show you. Can you play just C major like a
Yeah.
very
Just-
straight?
just-
yeah. Oh no, just the chord.
Oh, sorry. Just
Yeah, just do. That's very harmonic. So I believe there are the tones that you can land on, and then there are the tones that have a little tension that want to go somewhere.
yeah.
So, and for me, of course, all the chord tones,
Exactly.
that is not a discussion, because this is like where you can rest.
Yeah, and that's the only thing that's not a matter of taste.
Yeah.
Chord tones are chord tones.
Yeah.
If it comes to tensions, you can do what you want.
Yeah.
If you like the sound of the major seventh, go for it.
Sure.
My favorite sound, and I have no secrets, is G major with C in the bass. That's the nicest sound for me you can get out of Ionian. And it sounds amazing because it sounds so rich. It doesn't sound childish. It sounds like
It has all the qualities of the major,
yeah,
but with a little extra flavor that makes it richer, just like the Timmy boost.
yeah.
More. Okay. So, I mean, when we listen to great melodies, it just comes to mind yesterday. You know, it is resolving that first note to the root note.
Exactly.
And that's that's a nice way how to work with it.
Beautiful.
Very simple. And so that's the way how to deal with those extra notes. No problem. And what you should do is you should, where to put the fingers, but you should actually play a little bit more in that atmosphere of
Yeah.
major to find out for yourself what are the licks that work best. I make an example. I have a blues lick. Okay, let's do something like which comes from A.
Yeah.
So, and this lick I can easily play over the C as well. And then what I will check is, do I like that blue note in there? Maybe, maybe not. Can you play the C major chord? I just end on C and everything is cool,
It sounds pretty. I have a fetish. Everything I play, I want to have like kind of a bluesy feeling in it, even if I play jazz or other things.
Yeah.
And one person who has that in every phrase he plays is Pat Messini.
Okay.
Always, like if Pat plays a phrase, it's so bluesy, it's a kind of always. he never misses to get the blues in there because he's like kind of traditional guy who does his thing, and that's so great. To get like a starting point for me, I prepared something for you guys who are watching.
Okay.
And if you want to have the guitar profile of this one, of this nice thing, you can write me an email, and then I will send it to you. So the thing is, if you have a starting point, I always work with my ears. So I want to have a strong sound. So on this paper, I prepared one voicing for you. You can steal it. It's the best thing to steal things. So, and you have one pretty major voicing. And if you're looking exactly, it's like kind of... It's a G triad with C in the bass.
Yeah, okay. So the B on the high E string, the G on the B string, and the D on the G string.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then I have prepared this phrase. Sounds pretty nice. And you also can see that this phrase is more based on a G major triad than it is on a C.
Yeah.
And my thing for Aeolian is to think in the world of G major triadish to get all those nice notes. Because if you have G major as triad, you have like the major seventh, the fifth, and that's the high note, the 9, and then you have like those rich colors. It's the perfect balance of tension and chord tones because you have the major 7th, the 5th, and the 9.
Yeah, and having 2 of those extra notes makes it even like a nicer flavor.
Yeah.
Sometimes I think if you have just one note in the chord extra, it's like a spice. It tells me, okay, that's the one note that is our thing. But if you have 2, it kind of gets that 3-dimension feeling.
Yeah.
And I totally get it.
More dimensional, yeah.
Yeah.
And it sounds so rich, and I really would try to get that sound in your ears and try to make music with it and find something that is sophisticated for you. Because if you're playing C major and thinking, oh man, that sounds like Alle, Meine, Entchen.
And you skip the rest, you're missing the whole you're missing the whole message. And by the way, I was faking Eddie Van Halen.
Yeah.
Wait, what is this? No, it's this like.
Yeah.
And here, for example, brilliant, Eddie.
Yeah.
So here's at the 9, the D.
Yeah.
And or you could say if the bass is on the G, it would be a sus4.
Yep.
But he makes lines.
Yeah.
And that's a beautiful thing in music in general, creating lines.
Yeah.
So the most successful song by Van Halen was Alle, Meine, Entchen.
And if you the thing is, if you think in major, like kind of those Dieter Bohlen compositions, who are like. And kind of that, it's always the scale. But a guitarist who uses actually this kind of concept for his comping is Robben Ford.
Okay.
If Robben Ford plays over a wamp in Mixolydian kind of, but for now we will take Aeolian because Mixolydian comes later.
Yeah.
He plays like in C major, C, F, and G for his comping, that the comping sounds more fun.
Okay.
Because if you're sitting there and making for like 30 minutes,
It's boring.
yeah, but Robben is kind of doing.
It's exactly the same thing.
And you see, it's even in the fusion jazz world with Robin Ford and in the Eddie Van Halen world.
Yeah, so it's the same chords, and it's playing with those chords, and that's creating an atmosphere. For me, modes are like moods. It's like atmospheric. It's like a vibe.
Yeah,
and so your quality could be to find your voice in that surrounding, in that vibe. You know, this is like Carlos Santana when he goes like. So you can stay with two chords forever and have fun and make other people happy as well.
Yeah.
Is there, for me, one thing that I usually do is I use my licks that I learned in any whatever key mode or something. I call this recycling. I try to throw my licks into this kind of scenario, into this kind of, let's say, C major atmosphere, and see what happens.
Yeah.
And then I change those notes that I don't like that much, and make them like land on the right notes. But most of the mechanics I learned in other scenarios I can use in the major mode as well.
Yeah.
In any mode, basically.
Of course. If you the main part of that, and I think that's a phrase I stole from you, is like you have to know what you don't want. And you know, if you have like something and you can say, I don't want that sound in my playing, then don't play it. But you try it. At least try it at once that you know
you don't like it.
Yeah.
And that's defining your style.
Yeah.
Because people will recognize you not because you can do 1,000 things, but they will recognize you because you do one thing special.
Yeah.
And that one thing special is that you don't do the other 1,000 things.
Exactly, yeah.
And that's actually a hard thing these days, because we all are surrounded by 100,000 YouTube videos with options, and you think, oh, I like that too, I like that too. In the end, it's what you make out of it.
Yeah.
And what you make it is you. And that will resonate with other people as well, because the more you find what you are, the more you find what suits you, the more in sync you are with your own, with yourself and with your own personality. And that is the thing that you can feel and others will feel too.
Yeah.
So that's, and thereby, you know, less can be more.
Of course.
No?
We have to talk with Malmsteen about it. But I think less can be more.
Even Yngwie knows it. Trust me. I had his birthday recently, and B.B. King was playing something for Yngwie. But what Yngwie is doing is basically he likes to shred and play a lot of notes. But in the end, sometimes you can hear this guy because he's doing the same thing all over again.
Yeah.
And so that's his style. That's why we can recognize him. If he would play Yngwie as we know him for 10 seconds and then would be Pat Metheny, where's Yngwie?
Yeah.
You know? And so because he is repeating himself, which could be a bad thing. No, it's actually not. It's defining his style.
Yeah.
And so the world can decide, do I like it or do I don't like it? It's like, you know, I like spicy food. Some other people go, oh, give me a water bottle.
Yeah.
That's too much for me. And so, you know, I have things that I enjoy even when they are kind of packed with notes. I don't listen to that too much. A full Yngwie record is too much for me. My head is exploding. But having some Yngwie for 5 minutes is super fun for me.
Yeah.
And so also with Alan Holdsworth, when we're talking, more complex music, Holdsworth, one song a year is my dose. Anything else is a serious too hard drug for me.
Yeah, I only can talk for myself for now, because the younger Kevin grinded some Yngwie Malmsteen and played some transcriptions of it and I had a lot of fun with it. Nowadays, not anymore, but I highly respect him for his voice, for his technique, and for the decision and the braveness that he's doing what he's doing. So,
absolutely, and that's basically always the thing. We need characters,
Yeah.
and that's in the end is all that matters. Okay, let's move on for the next one.
And the next one is the maybe the most important mode if it comes to how often it's played, like kind of modal thing. It's Dorian. So in kind of the jazz world, I think it's the most important thing. Maybe Mixolydian is in the rock world a little more.
That's something very, but Dorian too.
Yeah.
I mean, Dorian is, for instance, something like this. Okay, wrong key. I have to transpose it.
Only C major.
Yeah. Okay. Oh fuck! I'm out of tune.
Yeah.
I did something to my guitar earlier. But there's like typical chord shapes that. Wait a minute. What is? Okay, good enough. Yeah, so as I. Or no, let's do it like. So Carlos Santana built his whole career on Dorian.
Yeah.
And then in the middle he plays the major scale, which you
For the bridge.
already should know from Mozart. Let's play something here.
Let's play some Dorian.
Yeah, and here we go. I have no idea. Hello.
Ah, there it is.
Okay, so Dorian Mode forever. Yeah. And here again, we could play the Alle, Meine, Entchen over it, and I could also play my Knopfler lick,
Yeah.
and it fits easily. And of course, D is kind of the, minor pentatonic. So anything, the D minor pentatonic is part of the C major scale.
Exactly. Then we are at the point with, it starts with the D minor triad. You have three notes, D, F, and A. Then you extend it with the flat seventh, the C. And now you're adding just one more note and you have the D minor pentatonic.
Yeah.
So, and that's the thing. By the way, who is say, if you want to endorse me, now is the time. Now is the time.
Cheers. And this is sparkling water with blackberry juice, but just one drop.
Yeah.
For the color.
Yeah.
In the,
For the fun.
Yeah, for the fun.
It's the tension for the fun. Yeah. And you see, the Dorian Mode is like, of course, it sounds a lot more sexy than Aeolian because it's kind of the cool music. I think Miles Davis and Robben Ford did this the whole thing. Of course, they did a little more kind of constant structures with Halbton, a whole half, dominant diminished.
Yeah,
That's
but also the whole.
Yeah.
All this kind of disco and funk music often uses that kind of Lady what's it called? Lady Marmalade. All that stuff is Dorian Mode, and there's so many great songs in Dorian Mode.
Exactly, and the most famous lick on earth is in the Dorian Mode. It's called the lick, and there are a lot of memes and other stuff because every jazz musician plays it, and it's just that sound. Every time you play it, you will recognize it as a really good jazz player. That's it. Now you will get your jazz degree. It will come in the mail.
In the mail, yeah. In the snail mail.
Yeah.
Fuck.
And grab, steal this chord. It's pretty easy to grab. And with those open strings, it just sounds pretty expensive.
So it's the 5th fret on the A string for the D. Then the F is the 3rd fret on the D string.
Yep.
And then there's the 5th fret on the G string.
Exactly.
So this is like the D minor 7 chord already without the 5th because we were skipping the A. So, and now the trick is use the open strings, what's left, and that gives you the B.
Which is the natural 6th of the chords.
And then we go into the E, which is the 9.
Yeah, the 2nd.
Yeah.
So, and I think your thing that you always need 2 tensions for a good chord is paying off.
Yeah.
Because there are 2 tensions in it. You have the 9 and the 6th, and it sounds pretty good.
It sounds pretty expensive. And there's another great example from the rock world. Where's my cable? I put some delay on my guitar because then you will understand. Okay, now we have to change the key because it only works here, but this is like the most expensive chord in Pink Floyd, and it's just 2 notes you have to grab here, and the rest is open strings, but it features the major 6, which is the interval that happens in Dorian.
Yeah.
And
it's important.
It's important. And that's part of the sound.
Yeah, The Dorian scale is the only scale in the Ionian system with the major sixth. The other two minor scales have the flat sixth. Phrygian and Aeolian have the flat sixth, and only Dorian has the B in it.
And that's so special. And that's why it sounds so weird.
Yeah.
Or as Pink Floyd or David Gilmour uses it in a weird concept. It sends out a special flavor. Yeah. So that's another example.
Yeah.
And then Carlos Santana and so on.
Yeah.
Okay, let's move on for the next scale.
Everyone's favorite scale after Locrian.
Phrygian.
Yeah.
So, what's happening is we just move the chords like to E. We started in C Ionian, which is major, and then we moved up to D Dorian, and now we have E Phrygian. So, and what happens is we get some kind of little Spanish sound, and that's wait a minute, is this muted? Okay, good. Again, we play Alle, Meine, Entchen. We play the notes of the C major scale, but we played on top of chord on E. Let's put it in simple words. Okay, that's the one where we don't want to hear the very intro because we want to hear this.
Yeah.
Hey, thanks for listening to this track.
Okay,
Yeah.
Thanks for listening to this track.
Yeah, thanks for listening to this track. Yeah.
Ausmachen. Okay. Yeah. Anyway.
Turn it off. Oh, God.
We were kind of flying away on this
Yeah.
little bit. I call it Spanish.
Yeah,
Vibe.
yeah. It's a pretty dark vibe.
Yeah.
Mysterious.
Mysterious.
Yeah. It's not. I think it's one of the less familiar sounds of
Yeah.
the mode
Modes.
world. And by the way, if you are interested in, I played a lot of chords.
Yeah.
While Thomas is shredding
Yes.
to keep the spice, and it's kind of, that's kind of this cat green kind of thing where you take the scale and play fragments of the scale.
Thirds. You know, like
Exactly, yeah. And then if you put E in the bass, kind of that's not the sound. You have to keep like kind of the sound of the C major scale. And then you get all those Phrygian flavors because you are playing the Phrygian scale just at the same time.
Yeah.
Not one note after another, just a few notes together.
Right.
That's the kind like Herbie Hancock and those cats are comping over their solos.
Yeah.
Because you have the left hand who's pretty
And
stable.
you have notes at the right hand.
Yeah, exactly. And the right hand is walking through the park. Or
And chords are just a combined group of notes.
yeah, exactly.
So it's like you can play them afterward, one after the other, or you can play them at the same time and play.
Yeah.
But hey, it's all. By the way, we forgot to play the Alle, Meine, Entchen on top of that.
Yeah. Exactly. And the other thing is, if you're thinking in those chord terms, you can do like those sweeping fast stuff like that. And so on, and it's just like thinking more in terms of chords than in scales.
Yeah, but all the chords you played were just C major material.
Yeah,
like
exactly.
C major, D minor, E minor.
Only
F
those
major,
7 notes.
G, yeah.
Mainly F major and G major.
Yeah.
So I prepared a chord for you. You can steal, and that's the most Phrygian chord I have in my pocket. And it's a pretty strong chord. It's a sus flat 9 chord. And it's a rich color. And those search for those colors because those colors are fun. And then you have kind of, you want to hear this stuff. Not you have to practice it because you have to pass an exam or something like that. You have, it's kind of, you have to get hungry for those sounds.
You know, me and my food, I started to enjoy spicy food, and the more I do it, the spicier I can handle, and the more I want it.
Yeah.
You know, that's the way things go. When you like something, it's like also with chocolate. When I was a kid, I had milk chocolate. Now I like dark chocolate. You know, but that's the way, you know, you can evolve into a taste.
Yeah.
And if you find out that you don't like that at all, fair enough. Try it out, and if you don't like it, there's too many other modes to choose from, you know? And it's only options. Okay, let's go for...
Can you remember, Thomas, when was the first time those Lydian things going big, kind of? That's the Satriani time and this... where those Lydian webs, and I think David Gilmour also had
that. I think it was 80s, 90s.
Yeah.
And it's like Gilmour did it like with very few notes and keyboards and atmosphere, and there was a time when Lydian was in the air.
Yeah.
You know, it's like everybody was inspired by that. Also, movie scores a lot.
Yeah.
and things like that.
Yeah, and you know that there's one thing, and I think, can you remember the time when Phil Collins decided that
He goes solo.
he only writes hits from now on? So, and there's one chord movement, and it's nearly in so many songs featured, and that's this thing.
Joe Satriani, for instance, or Gary Moore has this. This was back in the 80s, I think. This was kind of the thing. Yeah, and it's, well, it has this. Yeah, it has this. What is it? Sharp.
The sharp 4. Yeah, the sharp 11. And it's kind of easier to think because you only have to think that's 2 triads, a whole step apart.
Yeah.
So it's.
Let's do it in C major material again.
Yeah.
Like Alle, Meine, Entchen.
Oh yeah. Sorry. It's.
We do it in F.
Beautiful sounds,
Yeah.
and also with those 8-note bass. It's important for the 8.
Yeah.
Something has to pump. That kind of thing.
Yeah.
So let us try some the Lydian Vamp.
Yeah.
But this time we have to play Alle, Meine, Entchen.
Not to forget it. Remind us. So
I signed a contract in front and was like Alle, Meine, Entchen in every song.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we proved Alle, Meine, Entchen fits
Over Lydian.
Lydian.
Yeah.
Okay. Next mode is Mixolydian. And
Oh
that's-
yeah.
And that's one of the most important modes in rock music because AC/DC, Mixolydian, anything Mixolydian.
Oh
Let's-
wait, just a moment.
yeah.
Just let me show your chord you can steal. Just for the peoples, that I have a nice Lydian chord.
Okay.
And you know,
This
to-
was the chord for Lydian.
You said something important at the beginning. You have to understand something that you can use it. And now think about that. Those Lydian chords. You have
Open strings.
and you see you have the B and the E string who is open, who is like this time not the sixth and the ninth. This time it's the major 7 and the sharp 4. So we like a pretty fantastic Lydian voicing. And I have this kind of small melody who also sounds very Lydian. And you see it highlights all those Lydian flavors.
All the notes that are so typical for Lydian.
Yeah, so can you play the chord? And you see, it fits perfectly.
Yeah.
Because it's the same spices. It's like cola and burgers. It's just the perfect match. So you have the one to have the. Just kidding.
Yeah. But try to get the idea if that flavor is for you.
Yeah.
That's basically, we just try to serve you different kind of dishes, tonal dishes, and you go, that's okay. That's not so much mine. If you feel inspired, this is like we try to get you into the zone. YouTube?
Oh yeah. Good.
Something is going on. Bass player, and I would be a Mexican good guy. Can't type, blah, blah, blah. Kinda Dreams by Fleetwood Mac. Yes, it is. Fleetwood.
Yeah.
I mean,
that's the flavor. Yeah.
That's the flavor. Okay, the next one, Mixolydian. Okay, we have. Hundreds and thousands of rock songs use these kind of chords.
Yeah.
Why? Because they are all major chords. Like I start with G, F, and C, and you can play them as power chords, but they have that bluesy,
Yeah.
rocky, whatever, and it's jazzy too. It's everything.
Yeah, and in the back in the days of the music university, we learned that it's kind of what's the word for Aufbruchsstimmung? Because you have like that. Yeah, we know
George
that one.
Benson or in the jazz world. But, you know, AC/DC,
Yeah,
90% is using this kind of scale and chords.
Yeah.
Let's play. Let's play. Where are we? This is Mixolydian. Okay, surprise. Maybe I have some volume and then I have no idea.
Okay. Yeah,
Okay.
try to be Larry Carlton.
Yeah, well, Larry Carlton, Angus Young, whatever. You can, George Benson, you can be so many with Mixolydian.
Yeah.
Then we have another mode which is called Aeolian Minor.
Natural minor.
Natural minor.
Yeah. Natural minor has the flat third and the flat 13th. And it's kind of, I think, the most important mode in pop.
Yeah, if you have a ballad that is sad, you need minor.
Yeah,
and here we go.
Yeah, and it's really like that. But I think it's the same thing with Ionian, because it also called parallel minor, because it's like really the same thing as Ionian, just starting as
a minor third lower, which is then minor.
So yeah, it's exactly that, like that. But I think it's one of the most misunderstood modes out there, because it has such a deep and emotional sound, and that's why the people love Aeolian and minor, because that's so it's kind of sad but also melancholic, and you need to understand that flat six. That flat six is so sad in movie scores, and there was a time, but that was only a few months when I was young. That was when did you see 28 Days Later? It's just it's a great movie, and it was kind of an independent movie, but the soundtrack's great.
Yeah.
And then I thought about, hey, movie scores would be pretty interesting. And in movie scores, there's kind of the big flat 6 to 5 move.
Okay.
That's the most, and it's kind of, you know that sound, it's like kind of that F goes to E over a minor chord. There is no color in pop who is immediately dead. It rips my heart out.
Yeah, it is. The minor 6 makes the sadness and is the magic ingredient note.
Yeah.
So
in all Gary Moore ballads.
Yeah, of course.
And in all great guitar ballads. Yeah. So for the ladies out there, I don't know how much, how many.
We have very little ladies here, but for the one lady who is watching us, this is for you. Okay?
Marie, if you're watching that, this one is for you.
Okay, out for the ladies. Let's do it. Okay, we kill it. Wait a minute, Dorian major, Aeolian. Okay, and here we go. Okay, backing track starts. This is the end of A minor.
Yeah.
Okay. As you can hear, it's so much fun. It's the same notes. Everybody happy and sad in one note. What is going on? I'm also relaxed. I'm enjoying those two awesome players. Oh, okay. Well, yeah.
Music is entertainment.
Yeah, having fun. Okay,
Yeah.
last but not least, we have a very dark mode, which everyone tries to avoid, but we have something for you.
Yeah.
And this is the Locrian.
Yeah.
And if you are the death metal guy, you will love that. We have, oops, I lost, where are the backing tracks now?
Okay, let me show you the Locrian Voicing.
Yeah, you can. Okay, this is a B minor 7 flat 5.
Exactly.
Every blues player knows that from Gary Moore, you know, because yeah.
Copyright strike. Yeah, no. So, and now, and the melody for it is just like. It's a strong sound.
Yeah.
It's a strong color. Maybe not for everyone, but try it. Maybe you are the first Locrian player who has a hit in the charts.
Yeah. There is room to go.
Yeah, that's the thing. There are no Locrian songs out there. Try it. So do something unique.
You can be the first one. And we just give you something to think about. Okay, Locrian. Oops. Wait a minute, something is wrong here. Fertig. I want to have Locrian. Phrygian. Dorian.
It hides.
Did I? No, it hides. Actually, I think. Did I erase it just now? Fucking hell. I saw. Wait a minute. Mixolydian, Aeolian, Locrian. Okay, here we go.
Okay.
Oh, okay. The forbidden track. Okay, here we go. Whatever that is.
Was a pretty short one.
Yeah, but too many notes, so we played the same amount of notes over 2 minutes.
Yeah, just in a shorter time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, as we can see, we can do so much with so little.
Yeah.
And that should be the inspiration of this episode for you, that you take just that simple whatever C major scale and apply it to different modes, to different moods, and think about it again, because usually we repeat ourselves a lot and we don't get into like a new flavor. Locrian Entchen, never heard. Yeah. Well, I mean, some of the engines, Entchens. In English, it's the little ducks. So I have to translate the German kids song, Alle, Meine, Entchen, which means all my little ducks, duckies or whatever, they are swimming on the lake and they have the head down in the water and the tail up in the air. But it rhymes in German, but it doesn't rhyme in English. But the thing is, it's pretty basic scale. And for me, it is a good example how we can get so much out of simple things.
Yeah.
And that for me is as a philosophy with everything. If I have something to look from this side, from this angle, I will discover there's more to those 7 notes.
Yeah.
And just put on different bass notes, giving you all the different modes.
Yeah. Yeah, and the thing is, music can be pretty complicated. And if you want to play more exotic kind of things, you can go further and use other systems. Today we only played the Ionian system, who is also called melodic major.
Yeah.
It's the melodic major system. And then there are 3 other systems: harmonic minor, melodic minor, and our favorite, the only thing that Alan Holdsworth understands, the harmonic major scale. And even if you are going on a jam session in a jazz club and you play harmonic major, you will make no friends. I know that. I tried it.
And you tried hard.
Yeah, and I tried it. And no one likes it. So, but the thing is, everything is pretty close together. We only have 12 notes.
Yeah.
And you have to decide you only play 7 of them or 8 of them or kind of that. And try to really get this sound, get the sound of the scale, and do it with your ear, not with a fingering.
Yeah. And I think this is the example of keeping the fingering the same. You can be free to experience the notes. You don't have to think about your fingers anymore. We play the same notes on the fretboard anyhow.
Yeah, try them as a vehicle, so that the fingerings are a help for your ears.
Yeah.
Not the target, not the finish line. Yeah. It's the starting point.
And this is what a lot of players are doing, not efficient in my opinion. They learn a Mixolydian lick, and then they learn an Aeolian lick, and then they learn whatever, and then they stick with that and they repeat only that thing. It's making music is playing.
Yeah.
Playing means you have to try and see what fits. Searching.
Yeah.
It never ends.
And it's so much fun to search on stage.
Of course.
To follow your ears and just trying. I think that it's the same thing for us. We played things today we never played before.
Yeah, I mean, we never played together.
Yeah.
At least the last episode, and I didn't know what we played.
Yeah.
And so, we are just musicians.
And it worked.
Yeah, and it
worked fine.
And that's the thing that I think it's inspiring to pick up things from you and from others and from whatever it reminds you.
Yeah.
Okay. What's going on here? Damn, Julian has changed. Julian is
Julian?
not. No. Julian is in the company. We are doing the MX software these days, and it's very Locrian. No, we try. It's coming. It's coming. Anything else here? Hello, everyone. Learn this, I think. Yeah, just. I mean. Basically, there's another thing that I always want to express is listen to what you play, and having this kind of backing tracks, and not to think about what the fingers are doing. You can practice to listen.
Yeah.
And that's something, if you know, because some people get blocked when they play, their brain is busy with the fingers, but if you can relax and have the fingers the same thing all over again, but then you can really experiment and have the fingers going and think, this note here is the note that I like.
Yeah, and be brave. Do your own thing.
Yeah.
It's kind of, you know, if you like something that sounds pretty good, okay, great. So it's be happy with it.
Sure.
And if you like something that sounds odd, be happy with it too, because great, it's your own thing.
Yeah.
So, and that's kind of the philosophy behind really improvising.
Right.
And just improvising for me is hearing, and especially hear it before you play it. It's not always the time, I know that, but in the best case, I'm pretty sure how it will sound. And it's a great feeling to play a great line and then hit that note at the end, and it sounds exactly like you. I think that's what singers do.
Yeah. You have it in. If you want to sing in pitch, you have to imagine the note first somehow.
Yeah.
Unconscious, but then you will sing in pitch when you go like, oh, I don't know where to stop. But if you're stop, then you have something in your mind. It's a melody, it's a pitch, and that's it's your imagination. I mean, you know, the moment you are free, you can be free to imagine the note or the phrase or whatever. And that's part of the exercise, you know, and therefore, I hope this episode was good for you.
Yeah, and the thing is, maybe someone knows me from the Gitarrenstudio Neustadt thing. I'm in the position that I can play all those nice guitars and make some videos of them that the people know how they sound, and that's pretty fun.
You find those on the social media, right?
Yeah. I think the links are in the video below. And one thing there is, Thomas, and maybe it's interesting for you too. Carl, the owner of the Gitarrenstudio, built a stage. And now there's a stage. Maybe we can show the picture of the stage and the thing. And we also have 1,000 subscribers now. Yeah, and you see that's a pretty nice stage, and you can like sit there with 40 people around that.
In a nice backyard or whatever.
Yeah, and there's nice
house.
wine and stuff and good food.
That's the thing where he is from. It's actually not that far from here. There is a Deutsche Weinstraße.
Yeah.
So it's very good food and very good wine.
Yeah, and really nice people.
Yeah.
We are friendly people.
I know them, and the wine is tasty.
Yeah, and Thomas, maybe we can do something there for the people.
Sure.
Because it's so much fun to be here and to be with you, Thomas.
Yeah, absolutely. No. I will. We find something that makes sense, and then
we will find something. And people, if you liked all those crazy mode talk today, you know you can have the guitar profile from me, and you just write me a mail. I think my email is down there also, and then we can talk about it. I'm a nerd, so I like to talk about those things in my free time also.
Well, he's always on the nerd. Whenever I call you, it's always on.
It's endless. It's endless. So sometimes I drive around in my car, and then there's like the supermarket or something, and then I have to drive like kind of a bit of the street that I have more time to talk with you.
Well. That happens. So guys, hey, thank you so much for joining in, and thanks Kevin for coming here.
My pleasure.
I think there's a future for more topics because every time we talk we have come up with new ideas.
Yeah.
Very creative conversations. Yeah. And there will be an MX episode. Give us another 4 weeks or so, and then you get a very nice package, because I can tell you what we are doing right now makes me proud. whoop, even more teasing, but guys, it's coming and it's gonna be great. Yeah, is your drink empty? I need a new one too.
It's hot. It's hot. So we played so much that it's hot in here.
Yeah.
So
Okie doke. Hey guys, see you again soon. Take care. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel because I always forget that.
yeah, and a question from me, a last question. Was there ever an Academy of Tone Ausgabe? What's I'm flat.
Edition?
Was there ever an Academy of Tone edition where where was that much guitar playing in it?
Probably not.
Yeah. So we have done
champion.
it. Yeah.
We are the champions. By the way, that's also a major scale.
Yeah. Perfect.
in the chorus.
So with that,
Okay.
have a good time. Have fun.
Cheers. See you soon. Bye bye.